this is not a direct hit on North Carolina when we say it's going to hit the state. It is as it moves up from the Florida Panhandle. They could be impacted by a Category 3 landfall, which would cause huge problems. There it is down in the Gulf of Mexico, southeastern Gulf. Not that well organized right now, but there are hurricane warnings in effect now for the Florida Panhandle and hurricane watches and tropical storm warnings back to Mobile. And those hurricane warnings go up into southwest Georgia. Landfall with this looks to be Wednesday midday in the Florida Panhandle. As of 2 o'clock, the winds are at 75. So again, a minimal hurricane, but it is forecast to strengthen pretty rapidly once it gets into the Gulf of Mexico. And right now is forecast to be a Category 3 hurricane on landfall Wednesday morning around midday or so, late morning, early afternoon. If it is a Category 3, remember Florence was forecast to be a 3 or a 4 for several days until it made landfall, and then it weakened a day or two out. That could change. But if it is a Category 3 at landfall, that would cause tremendous wind destruction in northwest Florida. It'd be the strongest hurricane since Opal in the mid-90s. And then the storm begins to pick up speed. It weakens, of course, over land, but moving pretty quickly. So still at least a minimal tropical storm as it moves across the state. So if this is Thursday at 8 a.m. and that's Friday at 8 a.m., you see during the day Thursday, that'd be about Thursday evening. It's right over the region, probably moving somewhere over central or eastern North Carolina very rapidly. This will not be a Florence that hangs around for days, but since it is a tropical storm, or it will be when it moves across the region, potentially, you can't take these numbers literally, but anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain, this is just one computer model, could fall across the region during the day Thursday. There'll be some showers Wednesday, but they're not associated with Michael. So bottom line is, again, we'll talk more about this in the main weather, but the impacts would be Thursday during the morning and through much of the day, windy with rain, 2 to 4 inches likely, could be isolated 5-inch amounts, and winds that gust to 35, maybe 45, or an isolated 50-mile-per-hour gust. Unlike Florence, though, it'll be moving very quickly and out of here on Friday. But that amount of rain could cause at least some minor river flooding. They're a little bit high because of some of the releases from Falls Lake, at least the Neuse River is, not at flood stage, but we'll be watching that. Doesn't look like anything near as bad as Florence, but again, at least some minor flooding, maybe some flash flooding, and those winds gusting close to 50 potentially on Thursday. The good news is, after that, a real taste of fall gets here, Joel. We'll talk about that coming up.